simply registered a new account in the new server area, never expecting that in just one day he would shock the entire professional esports scene. Nobody knew the true identity behind the username Lord Grim, only that this rookie account had broken multiple dungeon first clear records in a single day. Everyone assumed he was a top-tier team player using a Smurf account in the new server, but what they didn't know was that this mysterious master, Mike, was actually just an ordinary internet cafe manager. Major teams were all trying to recruit him, with Blue Rains Guild being the first to make a move. He knew the guild leader was incredibly wealthy, hiring people daily to run dungeons and farm materials, which would definitely satisfy Mike's needs for rare materials. Mike accepted guild leader Lucas's friend request. Initially, Lucas just wanted to test whether Mike would be willing to join the team. Unexpectedly, within just a few exchanges, Mike had shifted the conversation into a business partnership territory. Mike agreed to help them break dungeon records, but in exchange, Lucas would provide him with rare materials to get Mike to join his team. He naturally agreed to Mike's request immediately. However, the vice leader could tell from the chat logs how cunning Mike was. Mike had turned what should have been a normal recruitment conversation into a one-time paid service transaction. Only then did Lucas realize what had happened. Fortunately, he'd only given half the materials. As long as Lord Grim could break the record, paying some materials wouldn't be a loss. Soon enough, the appointed time arrived. Lucas brought guild members and arrived early at the dungeon entrance to wait. But when they saw Mike's character was just an unspecialized class, many began doubting his abilities. What happened next completely stunned them. Mike drew a circle, which they interpreted as him preparing to explain tactics. But Mike's actual intention was for them to stay inside the circle and not move. He charged alone into the Frost Forest dungeon, leaving Lucas and the others with faces full of confusion. You have to understand, soloing Frost Forest was impossible, let alone breaking the existing clear time record. But Lucas had already paid the materials, so he could only explain to his team members that this was how masters operated. Time ticked by minute by minute. The vice leader couldn't wait any longer because they had already announced in advance that they would be the first to break the record-clearing Frost Forest dungeon. If they kept waiting, their team would become a laughingstock. Although Lucas was also anxious, he decided to wait until the last moment, just as he was about to count to 3 and then go in. Before he could even finish counting, a system announcement popped up congratulating their team for breaking the record clear. Everyone was shocked Mike had actually soloed the entire dungeon by himself. What was even more unexpected was yet to come. A few days later, the battle to claim the wild map boss Deathly Lance began, with all major guilds joining forces. Shockingly, Mike single-handedly defeated all the guilds.